Hi, my name is Brent Combs. I'm a T11, T10 injury. That means from the belly button down, I'm completely paralyzed. When I was hurt back in 2000, my companion dog actually came to visit me a few times in the hospital. They also had therapy dogs come into the hospital. And honestly, those were the best days I had in rehab.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm a daily wheelchair user as well as a pet owner. Walking my dogs outdoors while in my wheelchair was just too difficult, and I knew I had to create something that would help me to get past this problem. One of the problems I had was I had to choose between controlling my wheelchair or controlling my pets while I'm traveling with them outdoors.
Keeping propulsion going while you keep the dogs in line and keep leashes out of the wheels and keeping my hands out of the spokes, it can be a real challenge. The dogs just end up tied up together and I'm just fighting the dogs more than I'm walking and getting anywhere, and it just ends up driving me crazy.
A couple times I had the problem of them bolting off and taking the leash with them.
Going into the park once they saw a squirrel and took off after it, it almost got ugly because I couldn't just let go of the leash right away. It almost got real ugly.
If the leash ever fell out of my hands, it would be really hard for me to get the leash back and have my dogs return to me.
The main problem I found is when someone in a wheelchair walks their dog, they're usually holding the leash in one hand while controlling their wheelchair with the other hand. So the main problem I always found is control of the wheelchair itself.
She kind of pulls me to one side and I'm like, no, let's go this way.
Now I'm tied up in my wheels. I've actually got the leash going around the axle in my wheel. I'm struggling and now I'm just getting more tied up in it. So actually right now I have to stop and extricate this leash from my wheelchair here.
Basically what this guy does right here is take the hands out of the equation and let you work the leash, work your wheelchair entirely hands-free. All I need to do is just put it straight onto the chair. And it has no preference either if you're right-handed or left-handed. The clamp rotates 360 degrees, so it works with pretty much any side you want. The clamp goes onto your vertical portion of your wheelchair, and then all you have to do is just crank it, and then until when it's tight, and the leash just goes through the hook up here, up the swivel bolt, and then you're all set to go.
One of the great things about the sciLeash is it works so well with all the multiple levels of injuries, anywhere from like a para up to a quad. It's easy to put on, easy to work all the way around. Have both your hands on the wheels to stop yourself. It'd be awesome.
You're much more able to control your wheelchair, and the dog can do its own thing, and it doesn't, impede you from riding a wheelie or popping a wheelie or pushing through uneven terrain.
I've used the product for about a year and a half now, ever since I created it. One of the biggest changes I've seen is that with both hands free, you're pretty much able to do anything while your dog's off doing their own thing.
I thought the sciLeash worked great. It definitely made everything much easier, and if I'm not getting frustrated, then the dogs aren't going to get frustrated. They're just going to have more fun because I'm not getting tense and yelling at them all the time. Because when I have the leashes in one hand, a lot of times I'm really only pushing with one side, having to shuffle hands. So this allowed me to, keep straight and pushing on both sides, especially like going up a hill and little terrain changes are a big deal in a wheelchair. So this made it a lot easier to keep my momentum and keep going.
It just makes life so much easier walking your dog.
I created the sciLeash so that myself and other wheelchair users can travel outdoors with their pets with complete confidence. I'm here on Kickstarter to raise $10,000 to bring sciLeash to market, and also to help other wheelchair users like myself get out in the world with their dogs. The majority of the money is going to go to fine-tuning the final prototype of sciLeash and being able to start mass production. And a portion of that money will go into designing a new sciLeash that is designed specifically for power wheelchairs. For people who pledge $5, you will receive a personal thank you from us here at sciLeash, as well as being named as a Kickstarter backer on our website. For those who pledge $50, you will receive one trash bag dispenser along with a 16-foot retractable leash with our custom sciLeash logo on it. For those who pledge $100, you will receive one sciLeash in your choice of color of black, white, or polished aluminum. Please help us at sciLeash to reach our goal of $10,000, and together we can help people get the most out of life with their dogs.